become a top 10 wide receiver this season.
16 right now, Skip. That means he got to drop a lot of places. Now, here's some of the guys that didn't make the top 10. Is he better than A.J. Brown, Keenan Allen, Terry McLaurin, Chris Godwin? We forgot about Mike Thomas, who's been away for a year and a half with the Saints. He's back healthy. Mike Williams, who I had in front of him to begin with. Now, when I made my list just the other day, they must have been watching our show because I put all of these guys in front of CeeDee Lamb, and you looked at me like I had 4 heads and 17 eyes.
Well, you have 18 eyes.
And now, lo and behold, they come up and got him ranked 16th. And you talk about this man about to be top 10. And what? He got an album coming out? You better have Chris Brown or Drake on the hook, or else it's going to flop just like he has thus far. This is what he did the last 10 games. He averaged 4 catches and 51 yards with 0 100-yard games. Is that top 10? He didn't have a touchdown in the last 8 games of last year. Is that top 10? And he could have made us forget all about the last 5, 6 weeks of the season. San Francisco, in your building, wild card. What he put on tape, Skip? 1 catch on 5 targets. And I'm supposed to do what? Of the top receivers, 41 receivers with at least 175 targets over the last 2 seasons, CeeDee Lamb has the 2nd worst drop rate. In other words, hey, he turned into a retriever and not a receiver. A retriever picks it up. You know, the golden retriever, Labrador retriever, and pick up something and bring it back to you. What he does is Dak throw him the ball, he drops it, picks it up, hands it to the official. No, he ain't going to be top 10. Don't get mad at me, because I told you when he was coming out. All the guys that I said on the other day that's better than him, they listed it out. Devontae ain't going anywhere. Cooper isn't going anywhere. Chase Jefferson isn't going anywhere. Reek might take a little step back, but not that much where CeeDee jumps him. Diggs, D-Hop, Mike Evans, Debo, DK Metcalf, A.J. Brown. Stop it. List goes on and on. And the beat goes on.
Oh, so now you're doing Sonny and Cher?
You know it, Skip.
Shannon Sharpe, once again, I'm here to inform you I have some bad news for you. CeeDee Lamb will prove this year, now that he's the unchallenged #1 in Dallas, that he is a top 10 receiver. He's going to vault past a lot of people you just mentioned. Because he's that good. And things change rapidly in this league, as you know. It is what have you done for me a minute ago. And all of a sudden, CeeDee's going to be doing a whole lot of things. And he very quietly had a very good year last year as the quote-unquote #2 receiver in Dallas, because
you told me he was #1.
Led the team in targets, and he led the team in catches, and he led the team in receiving yards, and he led, and he led, and he led. And he made the Pro Bowl as an alternate, but he made the Pro Bowl. He is positioned to have his breakout year now that Amari is a Cleveland Brown. And he will have it, and I'm here to stake my reputation on CeeDee Lamb because I saw him as the solo receiver. It was CeeDee or bust with Jalen Hurts. You say Jalen Hurts can't throw. And CeeDee had a monster year because he can flat out run after catch.
They don't play defense in the Big 12. That's why all them, think about it, Skip, all those quarterbacks that put up those yards, the Graham Harrells, all those guys, even the coach at Arizona, he put up all, they throw the ball all over the field. If they was that good, why hell they can't make it in the NFL?
I'm going to reread the quote that Jen read from an AFC scout about CeeDee. He's so talented that the game comes so easily for him. He'll be going through the motions, and too many times he just goes through them because he was the #2 receiver. And then suddenly he's breaking off 2 guys for a touchdown. That happened again and again and again. And it's going to happen so regularly that you're going to have to come in here Monday after Monday and hear me pound the table about how about that CeeDee Lamb.
You remember we watching the Hard Knocks? Amari Cooper didn't say nothing. They call out Amari, whoop, 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 tap. Do, tap.
Yeah, he can tap dance, man. He's got all the little...
He did all that. Coop did all that. You're going to miss Coop. You were going to miss Coop.
Well, we're going to miss him only because he's not replaced.
CeeDee is going to miss Coop even more because now he's going to be getting strangled by Ramsey and J.C. Jack and all these top guys, that the #1 corner that he's going to have to see. Now, he's going to have to prove that he's that dog. Because Amari Cooper was getting all that attention, and he's working against #2s and going through the motion against 2s. And now you think you're supposed to see the top dog and not be able to...
So I'll leave untouched the top 5 on this list, but I'll start on the second 5 in the top 10. I say that by November, December, all of a sudden you're going to be saying, you know what, you're right. CeeDee is better than Stephon Diggs. CeeDee is better than
D-Hop.
D-Hop. And CeeDee is better than Mike Evans, and CeeDee is better than Debo, and CeeDee is better than DK Metcalf. You're going to start saying that. You're going to say, man, I didn't see it coming, but he's there.
The only reason he might have better numbers than DK is because of what DK is going to have thrown to him. He's going to have Geno Smith. He's going to have Drew Lock. But you and I both know, receiver for receiver, when he had Russell Wilson, nobody thought CeeDee was better than DK Metcalf. And we didn't even mention Tyler Lockett. Tyler Lockett. Stop
CeeDee
this.
is better than Tyler Lockett.
Whatever.
Yep.
I can't tell.
Bigger, stronger, just as fast.
And disappears more. I've never seen a man so big disappear. He definitely couldn't be a magician, too big to disappear. But I watch him on the field, and you look at the last 10 games, Skip, 4 catches, 51 yards with 0 100-yard games. That's a disappearing act. Only Chris Angel has a better disappearing act in Vegas than CeeDee.
He will be top 10. Remember, you heard it here first.
Whatever.
And I'm not going to let you forget it because he's coming for you. And he watches this show, and he's listening to the Hall of Famer talk about him like he's not even top 20 in the league.
And I believe he can't. Look at that. Woo, them young boys, them young guns up there, Chase Jefferson. I told you Justin Jefferson was, no, ain't Justin Jefferson not better than CeeDee. I'm like, what games you watching?
I'm watching.
Look at Skip, they had him 16. Now, you were looking at me, like I said, you thought I was a spider over here with all these heads and eyes looking at, like, what? I got something on me. I mean, I spill something on me. I don't normally drink or eat anything. Once I get in the morning, you looking at me like that? 16!
Still looking at you. Because now is his time to shine.
It is.
Yep. Here we go.
You better hope he shines. You better hope he has a Devontae or Cooper Kupp type season.
He will. He will. In fact, you might be talking about him as a top 5 receiver when this year is over.
Skip, why you do this? See,
I'm doing it because I know it.
Why you just can't say with Shannon, I believe he'll be on the top 10, even if it's 9 or 10, that is top 10 compared to 16. Now you got to just go talk about he going to have a Devontae Adams Cooper Kupp. You know, Cooper Kupp just had arguably the greatest single receiver season in the history of the game. The man finished the season with over 2,000 receiving yards, over 20 touchdowns, was the Super Bowl MVP. Don't do that, Skip.
Pro Football Focus graded him the 11th best last year.
If he's ready.
Top 10.
They did, indeed.
Thank you for watching. You can subscribe here to get the latest from the show, and be sure to check out more of the best clips from Undisputed, or go watch a few other segments from our other shows on FS1.